What's up, everybody?
What's up?
I got my little helper tonight.
Little me.
So, everybody, you already know what it is. It is time for Cozy Couch Conversations with the four queens from Queens. Actually, you're not from Queens, but whatever. Special announcement. I can't wait for the other two queens to join us. And here they come. Hello, everybody. Drop in the chat how you feeling. Hey.
What's going on? What's going on, IG fam? How y'all doing? Hey.
How y'all doing?
All right.
Hello.
Here go Leak. And what's this? Amistad one? What's going on?
Hello. Welcome.
Hey, Savvy Boo Cakes. What's going on? Ange, what's going on?
Hello. Intelligence. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, everybody. She is coming through. I see her. There she is.
Vaughn. Hey, Vaughn. How you doing?
Hey, Vaughn. How you doing?
Martin. What up? Oh,
Hey.
Let's go.
Hi.
hey.
How y'all doing, ladies?
I am doing wonderful. How y'all doing?
Great.
Awesome. Hello, viewers.
What's up, everybody? I see y'all coming through. How y'all feeling?
Coming through. Someone is going to be lucky tonight. I'm just excited.
Oh, I'm super excited. I am so excited. Oh my goodness.
Super awesome.
It's all well in my camp. I'm waiting. Okay.
That's what's up. So, thank you guys for tuning in. It is time for Cozy Couch Conversations with the three queens from Queens and the Long Island Kid.
Wow.
I got a post over here. She y'all might hear in the background.
That's okay. So let's start. Bottom right. You go. Introduce yourself, lovely lady, Evie.
Hey y'all, what's going on? It's your girl Evie, Jamaican born, New York City, Queens raised. And I'm here in PA, right? Yeah. And my baby girl is over there co-hosting, you know. Hey Pammy. All right, Chief.
Hello.
Hey, Sam.
Well, good evening, everyone, and happy Sunday. Well, thank you for joining Cozy Couch Conversations. I am the one and only Chi. I'm Nigerian born, Queens, New York raised, and now I make my home in the small state of Delaware.
And y'all already know I'm Empress Mo and reigning here in New York. I was actually born in Philly, but a lot of people don't know that. So I'm Philly born. New York raised.
You Jilly from Philly? Oh, that's what you want?
I'm Jilly from Philly, yes. And you Long Island. That's all. You all straight Long Island. So, guys, who is super duper excited about tonight?
Hold up. Do you see? She is already ready for West Palm.
I see
you.
you.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
She already ready.
Hey.
She is. You see over here in sweats and joint.
I got a T-shirt. I'm still. I got sweat.
A little bit ready.
I am ready. Okay, got my bag packed.
This light won't be great. The light won't be great today, guys.
No, but you good. You see, well,
that's okay.
Your lighting was perfect. Actually, it was fine.
Yeah, that was fine.
Hi, City of Maranatha. Awesome. All right. So, Evie, kick us off tonight, boo, because you are like so amazing. You are amazing. And this is an opportunity of a lifetime. VIP.
Yes. So thank you all for tuning in, right? Make sure you like, comment, share, right? So
and follow us. That makes life easier.
And follow us here on Instagram and over at YouTube on our channel, Three Queens from Queens. So in the spirit of Black History Month, right? And the fact that we are doing some amazing things, you know, we decided that, guess what? We need to keep our viewers engaged and show our appreciation to all of you. So with that being said, I actually have 2 VIP tickets to a major event coming up in West Palm Beach, Florida, right? March 10th through the 12th. Okay. And, you know, we want you guys to experience this with us, right? So it was like, you know what? Who gonna be lucky, right? And get tickets. So again, the rules are you have to like, comment, and share. Are here on Instagram and over on YouTube, 3 Queens from Queens. You must also listen to the power phrase, right? Which I've already said numerous times. Is where we gonna be in March. All right.
Well, you can give them the phrase. It don't matter.
So you got to tell us how many times you hear the power phrase West Palm Beach throughout this entire live. And you have to stay on till the end, right? You have to stay on till the end. Co-host back here, you want to be on camera. She's going to be in West Palm Beach too. So you get to see her, right? And then at the end, we have until, what's the cutoff again?
What's the cutoff? I think it's
Monday,
9:45 tonight. Oh, tomorrow. What's the time?
Tomorrow.
The cutoff is tomorrow. You have to message me, right? With the number of times you hear West Palm Beach throughout.
Time tomorrow.
Then we say
you got to get specific with folks because they're gonna cut you.
Did we say? Or was it 9?
I thought it was 9.
Okay, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
And we will be checking. All right? You got to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Make can we drop the rules in here? Let me see if I can.
Okay. Wait.
That's a long list of rules. So, but
I'm gonna drop it in the
so the first thing, right, is 1, you want to make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, 3 Queens from Queens. 2, you want to make sure that you are already following us too, right? And you like this post, share this live. Make sure you tag each of us on your story. Share this live to your story and tag chi.by.chi. That's me. You tag Iᴍᴜ_Queen _Evi, and you also tag Empress Mo 620. No, Empress Mo _620. Okay? All of our information is right at the top of the screen, so you should be able to see that. And then last but not least, you also want to make sure that once you've done all of these things and you've caught the phrase, right? The access word, which is West Palm Beach, you want to make sure that you message Iᴍᴜ_Queen _Evi, right? How many times you've heard the word West Palm Beach in this entire live. And then you're going to text her or message her, see you at West Palm Beach. Okay? So those are definitely those different steps that you're going to have to take in order for you to get these free VIP tickets. Ladies and gentlemen, not only are you getting a ticket that's the value of $297, you're going to get VIP access. VIP access means what you are, very important person, right? So you're going to get access to preferential seating, right? That sense of exclusivity. So this is something that you don't want to pass up because this doesn't come often. So if you said, listen, I'm sick of this snow, because I know it's snowing over here a little bit, right? And you want to get yourself into warm weather, you have 4 weeks from now to get yourself right, get your ticket, right? Your plane ticket, because you're already going to get a free VIP ticket, right? And if you're already within the area, then walk it, bike it, drive over there, take a train, however you want to do it. All right? So excited. So what we also wanted to share with y'all is about an event that we had gone to just last week. Just last week. So,
not the hum.
So Evie, you could kick off some of the things that highlighted from the event from last week. And the reason why we wanted to talk about this, ladies and gentlemen, because I want you to get an inside look to what you're going to prepare for. It's going to be something incredible, right?
You can't even prepare. You can't prepare.
Go ahead and...
All right. So the event that we attended last week was the I Believe Leaders Edge event in Houston, Texas, hosted by the incomparable Dr. David Iᴍᴘᴏᴡᴇʀ, right? Mm-hmm. We had the experience, and I notice I didn't say we had the chance. We had the experience to be in the room with some power players, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about the who's who of just
leadership.
Brilliant. The leadership guru himself, Mr. John C. Maxwell. We had Anthony O'Neill, and you guys can look these people up. You know what I'm saying? Knock yourself out. Miss Michelle Williams, right? We had
from Destiny's Child, in case you're wondering which Michelle Williams.
Yes, from Destiny's Child. We had Miss Twyla Portis. We had Miss Cassandra House. We had Danny Bay. Who else?
Kyle Wilson.
My gosh, we had the one and only Mr. Justin Owens.
Oh yes.
Who am I missing? Some. We had.
She didn't speak on
it. Who
and we had Dr. Iᴍᴘᴏᴜᴜ's mother.
Oh yes,
Pastor Mo.
Pastor Mo.
Merriman Johnson.
Anybody else?
Powerhouses.
I said it. I added Kyle Wilson to it. Well,
what's it? Kyle. What's his last name?
Wilson.
I said it. Wilson.
Oh, Kyle Wilson. Oh. All right, so, yes,
3 times.
My bad. You know, I was going down in this name dropping and stuff. Phenomenal individuals, and you know, it was definitely an experience because shout out to Dr. Iᴍᴘᴜᴜᴜ. I mean, this man pulled out all the stops. Okay, all the stops. When I say five-star treatment at Steak 48, where he rented out he secured the whole location for us, and it was
whole thing, ladies and gentlemen.
We had a parade ball, we had a gala, but that's the party part. The main focus of the event, obviously, is stemmed on leadership and belief, which is absolutely phenomenal. The way he broke down, belief and mindset, and I mean, of course, we talked about money.
Right. Shout out to Anthony O'Neill. You had mentioned him. He really broke down things and gave a perspective.
Yes.
I wanted to share something, related to Anthony because he broke down the mindset. Now, I don't know what this type of woman he was dating because his stories, I kept saying, who you be running into doing this? I don't know. But, he was just talking about the mindset of him, growing up in a Christian household. He wasn't allowed to do anything. I mean, anything. It wasn't until he got to college that he kind of, had some freedom. Right. And within that freedom, he had to start, discovering relationships with, other people and obviously, with women. And he was talking about dating and the mindset of some women, not all, obviously, some women of needing certain things. So take, for instance, Evie just said that we went to Steak 48. Now, if you know anything about Steak 48, that's not exactly a first date. You don't know anyone. Not exactly, right? It's not your typical first date. But he was just going off of the mindset of how some people have certain levels of expectation, but don't understand the concept of money, right? The principles of it. And what he said was very true in the fact of how you pretty much do anything is how you do everything. And to make sure that you are taking care of yourself, financially. I know a lot of us, it's going to be a work in progress. You've been programmed. You got to let go of certain things, certain bad habits that you've had. But I just really enjoyed his story about, the women that he met and how he had to also, as men, you guys tuning in, to take the pressure off of yourself too.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. There's no reason why you should be spending $200, $300, $400, whatever it is, on a date. It really is, because here's the thing: if that wasn't what you was doing before, why do it now? You know what I'm saying? Right. Correction. If that wasn't something that you were really able to do, right?
There it is.
Why do it? You know, because it's Valentine's Day.
Don't put your.
So we got to get smarter with how we're using our money, and then also the way you get smarter too is making sure you put people in the right spaces too. There's no reason why if I just met you, I'm spending $200-$300 on a meal, and I don't even know if I'm gonna see you again. You know,
exactly.
So that was quite interesting. You know, the stuff that he broke down, the things that he learned. Right? You feel me, Leek?
Right. And
it doesn't make any sense. So women got to get out of that mindset that somebody has to be paying them, you know, buying their way for certain things. And men got to take the pressure off themselves, feeling like they have to do that. It's not fair. It's not fair as the woman. It's not fair to the guys either.
Mm-hmm. To add to that, if you guys want to check, you can actually check out his podcast. And because his I guess you say his journey and his relationships kind of is what his podcast is centered around, not just finances, but relationship and finances. So he does dating and marriage and stuff like that on his podcast. So that's one of the reasons why he touched on relationship and finances.
Right. And you know what? And since I know we have people of all ages on tuning in, he was talking about himself as a college student, and one of the things in college is the credit cards, right? Mm-hmm. All these loans that you're already taking and all this stuff, right? And one of the things he was saying is, you got to be careful of that, because yes, you just have this, credit line, and you're just buying stuff, right? Or you just feel like you're big willy spending, but then what happens is you start attracting the people who just want you because of those things. And then when all of that dried out, no one was around.
Nope.
So that's the other part of money and relationships. Like, as he was saying, it's not just about how to manage it, how to make it, and how to multiply it. It's also making sure that you are around the right people when you're celebrating it, when you're looking to build, right? When you're looking to continue to grow and expand. So that's very key, because sometimes people make money and really you have all these followers or these people around you that only want you to be around you because of what you have, not because of who you are. So just take heed to that, everybody.
That's a good point. It's a good point. Yep. So who else did you guys have the pleasure of, really getting some nuggets from? Because
I know.
Listen, I go to John C. Maxwell. What he was talking about, a goodness or badness. That stuck out to me because, and I may not, precisely quote him what he was saying, but he was saying, like, take for instance, you're going down the street. And there's a hole, I don't know, on the sidewalk somewhere, right? And you fall in the hole, right? Okay, next time you go in, you're walking down the same street, you fall in the hole. Okay, at some point, you're like, okay, I got to change this, right?
There's a hole right there, I know.
Right. So most people would say that was a badness, right? Right, because you went down that street and you fell in the hole. Now this time you went down the street and you walked around the hole. Most people would think that's a what?
A good miss.
Smarter decision.
Yeah, some people think it was good miss, but guess what? That's still a bad miss, because the name of the game was to avoid going down the street.
Go down a different street.
Just go down a different street, and it gives you perspective on life. How many times do we do the same thing? Maybe we tweak something a little bit, when all we need to do is just do the complete opposite of it, right? To get to wherever we needed to go. So that was a good analogy, or when he was talking about good miss, bad miss. Who else? Michelle Williams. stuck out. Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child. We had the pleasure of seeing her in July at an event, and she talked about mental health and what she's gone through. And a lot of times when you see people with money and millionaires and all that stuff, you're just thinking like, listen, you Gucci, you got money, what you got, what issues do you have, right? But you have to understand, these people are people just like us. The money was due to their talent or skill set that brought them there, but they still go through things like everybody else. And one of the things that she definitely touched on was just having that mental health and strength, through that. A lot of the issues that we have, whether we're whoever, there's a very demographic on here listening, whether we're young or older, is, and I wish I had the precise list that she had, right? There was just different parts of it, right? Things about related to communication and just the way we process certain things that we're lacking. There's certain areas where you look back, and it kind of goes in the hand with what John C. Maxwell's talking about, good miss, bad miss. There's certain things that we do over and over again. Yeah. And you got to check yourself to see, what is it that I got to work on? Is it how I deal with my emotional intelligence to things? Is it how I deal with communication? There's just certain things you keep running into, or like a wall. You got to start figuring out, okay, this wall I'm tired of running into. So you got to realize there's a common denominator, within you that you got to work on. And Twyla Porter's, right, Evie?
Yes.
Her story, I mean,
man, brings me to tears. This woman, when you say emotional strength, it's her to another level, and it's so important about who we listen to, what we plug into as well, because she whoo, man, just to think how, I don't even know what the word is right now, but to say she lost pretty much daughter.
Yeah, her best friend's daughters, which was essentially like having your own daughters, like it's like your own kids.
Almost her daughter, and within the same week losing her husband.
Story, yes.
Like, what?
Right.
And then still being able to persevere and push through. And, I think about that because I think about when I lost my brother, right? If it wasn't for plugging in or the environment, I don't know how I would be, not would have, because I'm still coping with it, how I would be, handling it. And to be at a place where you're calm and at peace, even though you're going through something, and it allows you not to stay in it and just, you're going to hurt, you're going to have your moments, but just to know that it's okay, and everybody's grieving process is different, and there's no time limit on how long you're supposed to grieve, right?
Right.
Still go on. I can still smile. I can still go about my day, because I know that, because of what I was listening to, because what I was plugging into gave me the strength to say, Evie, it's okay, and to be strong for my mom, to be strong for my daughter. Losing a brother, and then months after losing 2 uncles, and it's
a lot.
Seeing my mom not even cry or shed a tear, because she's dealing with something internally, but she's like, death is part of life, like it's gonna happen. You're like, how do you process that? But that's on a whole nother level. I don't know what's going on inside, because she never really talked about it, but man, things like that is it's tough. But again, you may be going through something, but regardless of what you're going through, don't sit in it. Don't dwell on the hurt, the pain, because you still have to keep going. You still have to push through. And the same thing with Dr. David Imanitie
Oh
talking
yeah.
about his sister, right?
Right
We were
before.
at the last event, and he
Like
was
days
speaking
before.
on stage, and if he didn't say anything, we would have never known, because he still showed up. He was like, I have to be there for you guys. I have to be, I have to be up here. And so he still showed up, and he still put on an awesome bomb ass,
Awesome. Yeah,
you know,
he
and
did.
still was smiling, and he was still saying, believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, believe in your goals. And oh my God, the way he broke down belief and time. And then Pastor Mo, she came in and she just,
Oh man, she jinsued that whole thing.
like,
Jeez.
He stepped on a lot of toes.
She did a lot with that, man.
and you know what I'm saying? Like, she just so gangster with it that it was just like, son.
But you know what? You touched upon that. What's so true with everything is, and within our own community, our group, we say the same thing over and over. You got to plug in to the fire, right? And you got to listen to the audios. You got to read the books. You got to make sure you are with those people that are going to be positive. And that was probably one of the main reasons why, besides the fact that, Dr. Imanitie hosted the event, guess all the people that was going to make him feel happy, put him on a higher vibration. It was like a no-brainer. Of course I have to be there. Why would I go off in a corner, right?
Right.
And just cry my eyes away when I know everything that I want and need is right where I, created this. So it made so much sense. And the same thing, like with Twyla Portis, that's one of the things I'll never forget that she said. She said, you know what? Everything that I've known throughout the years prepared me for this situation, this tragedy. She said all the personal growth and self-development she plugged into, the books that she's read, following up with her mentors, talking to Dr. David Imanitie. Listen, you got access to somebody who believes more than you. Listen, you got to plug into that. So being able to talk to him, and then when it was time for when he went through his thing, guess what she could do? She had the strength to go and pour back into him. After all this time he's been pouring into her. So that was pretty dope. And one thing I loved about the entire event really too was everybody was from everywhere. This wasn't a whole like, you're in my industry, you're doing the same thing that I'm doing. We had former WNBA player come and speak. I don't want to chop up her name. I think it's Shantice. She spoke. We had Bryce Thompson. We had what's the lady's name? Khalifa. That's what she went by, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't remember her first name, but Khalifa, she's another one. There was just so many people from just so many different, other industries. It wasn't necessarily doing the things that we all were doing, but they came here for multiple things. That conversation about leadership, right? Because in order for you to lead someone else, you have to lead yourself. It's just automatic. And I was just so happy and grateful to be in that space, to actually meet John C. Maxwell. And in that same breath, that weekend, we lost Bob Proctor, Mr. Bob Proctor. And I tell you, even though, and I'm telling you, it's crazy because even though he's no longer here, his whole spirit was in that building.
Yep.
Everything people said was like they was like talking through him. It was wonderful. It was a wonderful thing. And the energy, man, if I could have bottled it up and sell it, because I'd be hustling. I would be selling that joint. Because that energy in that room was bar none. I know it was live streamed, and I know people who were watching it live stream, they were saying like, oh man, you guys look like it was just dope. And I'm like, y'all didn't even catch the other parts too. You see,
you ready?
The thing about it, with the live stream and pictures, they might look dope, but there was so many other parts that was missed. Conversations at the table, and my God, shout out to Doc, man. That dude
hilarious
is a comedian. He is a comedian.
It's funny.
He's a comedian, you know, sitting with him and James and John Tia when we was at State 48. Just we were talking about everything.
Bougetto,
right? We were talking about everything underneath the sun, and it was just so cool to, like, you know, connect with people. And let me tell you how the law of attraction works, right? The vibrations that you bring. It was just a very positive, you know, environment. The folks next door, not next door, at the next table to us were the ones that won the Bentley. And we heard the conversation. They were listen, we're going to win this. And the thing about it that, you know, a lot of times people don't feel is I was so happy when those people won. I was just so happy for them to announce it. I didn't care who it was going to win, you know?
Reporting, man.
Yeah, it was, I don't know how to explain that. It just felt like,
no.
One of yours.
Right.
You know, somebody you knew, and I didn't even know them. You know, so it was an incredible. I'm trying to see what else. And Justin was talking about the personalities too. That was really. I mean, he always breaks that down so well. So, you know, for those of you who are all new to, like, personality types, this is something that's going to help you. Not just as an individual, this is also something that's going to help you with your family. This is going to help you at work. This is going to help you with your business, just with people learning the 4 personality types, right? We have our winters. Hey, shout out Raw Yoni Power. Greetings to you, beautiful soul. You have your winter, right? That personality type, those are the ones that they're very much into, you know, money and lifestyle. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with each of these personality types. It just works for you or against you depending on the situation, right? So then you have your falls. Your falls are more of the logical, analytical people. They want to know the facts, information, the numbers. Stuff got to make sense. Stuff needs to add up. You tell them a fall with some winter. Then you have your summers, right? Summers, they like to have fun. They're about doing things impulsive. But yeah, they're not looking at all the details. It's just going into things, right? Sure. That's the summer. You have your springs, the spring personality types. These are people who like to get involved with things that automatically is talking about helping other people. You know, sometimes you may hear, you know, the joke is they're the ones that want to save the whales, you know, the Mother Teresa types. But, you know, we're all a blend some way, somehow. Some of us have stronger attributes, you know, than others. But once you start understanding those personality types, right, you start to learn yourself, but then it's going to help you with other people you talk to. Because I know for me, with my personality type, if I want to impact someone or help someone impact someone else, right, who's a spring, I know the conversation doesn't have to be about money. It got to be about, listen, what are we going to do to help this next person? Right? So you got to tap into the interest of that individual. Or if I'm dealing with someone who's a summer, I already know if there's a place to go, is a party to be held, that summer is going to want to be there, right? So whether it's an activity that I want to, you know, partake in, that I want to have a summer with me, or there's an event, those are the people that you want. When you're looking at information, how to process and break down things, you're going to want to look for that fall, because that's what the fall likes to do. The fall likes to, you know, understand the details and the organization of things, right? Or if I'm looking like who's another, I need somebody who has some ambition, who's about, listen, we about to get this paper, right? That's when you want to connect with someone who has more of a winter personality, right? So again, all of these personality types has their strengths and they have their weaknesses too. But once you get to know who you are and then know those personality types as well, it's going to help you with how you connect with people. And at the end of the day, all of the stuff that we were talking about, the personal growth and self-development, is all about understanding you to understand others.
Did you say
it really was, right?
Did you say summer?
Yeah, I went through all of that.
I went through all of
that.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it was, I mean, personal growth and self-development and leadership was what this was about. And at the end of the day, you're getting gems, you're getting sauce from 6, 7, 8 figure earners. But it wasn't just about the money. It's about listening. I'm getting in a room with people who got the results that I want to get, right? who have gone through a process that I haven't gone yet, or maybe I'm about to, or maybe I did, and maybe I need to look at this perspective or, the situation a little bit different. And that's what we all need to do. Sometimes we get comfortable, right? We get real familiar with being in the spaces that we're in. And that ain't even, you got to ask yourself, was that helping you? Has that been helping you?
Helping or hindering? Which one?
Right. Yes, exactly, Malik. And from all different generations, that's another powerful thing too. Because I learned things from someone who's 25, even though I look 25. Okay? I learned from them. Right? So it's not about the age. Just being able to, chill and just be in a space. It didn't even feel like, honestly, it was them and it was us type of thing. I mean, we were hanging out, was that by the bar area? Bryce Thompson was chilling. We was just chilling over there with him, and
they was like, who is she? Because I was talking to the waiter, like, she know him? Yep. Order him a drinks.
Bryce Thompson, he's amazing.
I know, and that's the. Oh no! When I was getting the drinks, because I was like, "Hey, DJ."
Oh yeah, you deboed them, right? Yeah, that's. He's a little bit too familiar with them. She's like, "Yeah, hey, how you doing? Let me get that
right
drink," and he's looking like, but
it
was all good.
But also, we're talking about perseverance too, because shout out to Mr. Justin Owens. He had a clip from that Olympian. What's her name? I can't remember.
Oh, Carrie Strug.
Yeah, Carrie Strug. If y'all get a chance to watch that story.
Listen, I was watching the Olympics when that was happening live.
Yeah,
I was heavy in gymnastics and track.
And I'm telling you, though, just pushing through again, just the perseverance and just the will to win, and not give up despite your circumstances, because we're not what our current circumstances are, right? We're much better than that. We have got, we have to pull through with the God within us, right? And just power through any and everything that we have going on. And so that was absolutely amazing. But also another thing I love, and she had touched on this, the fact that we were around so many different individuals from so many different industries. I was sitting next to I think like 2 of the days, or 1 or 2 of the days, this young lady, she's in a whole different business. Shout out to Chelsea if you're seeing this. Awesome young lady. And then we ended up going to dinner.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
That was
phenomenal women. Kai, I want to say Raquel, and Miss. I keep calling her mother.
Sass. Sass.
Not Sass. What's the older lady's name again?
Oh, Rose. Miss Rose.
Miss Rose. I don't know why I was gonna keep calling her Mother Teresa, but it was my.
You know what, Miss Rose, if you watching.
Yes.
I don't know her. I don't know what she said that.
Such a darling, but the great thing too is seeing women that are striving and are successful, and just the love and it was just amazing hearing the different stories and what they've been doing, and I'm just like, yo, this
and they were all moms.
Dope.
Listen,
all age ranges, like
all age ranges, yep. And they were moms. I'm like, yo, y'all, and I gotta shout Miss Rose. Matter of fact, I gotta look for her in the I'm in this other group, because Miss Rose, I don't know her age. I know she might be old enough to be my grandmother, but she was at this event, and no ties with nothing that we're doing at all. But she loves going to these type of events. And being poured into and learning. And I was like, dang, if this lady can do it, I don't know her age. I don't want to quote the wrong age. I'm gonna give her like 70.
She just
I was like, that's that was just unbelievable to me. And she's from Harlem.
Yeah.
Right? She came from New York. Yeah, so she was telling her story, and I'm telling you, she has the whole Maya Angelou vibe. I'm like,
yes. When I say the cadence in her voice,
yes,
melody and everything, I was just like, wait a minute.
it was like Maya Angelou was. It was crazy. We were all just drawn to her. Like I could just sit and listen to her all day.
Hey.
Mm.
Yeah.
Know why the cage birds?
I know, right? I'm telling you,
Well, that's why when we go to West Palm Beach, it would be nice for that VIP winner to be sitting there with us, getting nuggets, learning more, getting that personal development, because that's what it's all about. Personal development, growth. You need that in life. Yes, we need money. Yes, we need all that, but you have to pour into yourselves. So
let's
absolutely
a little bit what they're going to experience in West Palm Beach.
okay.
First, we are part of an amazing academy, digital education platform. When you're in West Palm Beach, you're going to be able to hear from the master full-time educators that are teaching you about the foreign exchange market, the digital currency market. And we all know crypto is where it's at right now, right?
Listen, you already know the Super Bowl, aka the Crypto Bowl, is on, right? Because if you're looking at these commercials and all these things that's entailed, you want to know why. You know, you're seeing certain commercials. You want to know why you're hearing about this NFL player who's getting paid in cryptocurrency. You know, like why, right?
In crypto.
You're gonna hear from these phenomenal individuals, and the best thing about it is, you know, and we on Cozy Couch, so you know I'm gonna say it. You hear about all these things on social media, you know, these YouTube gurus and stuff like that, and they're like, "Oh, come and you know, we're gonna have a master class in this," but you know, you're like, really? Are you qualified to be teaching that? Like, you know, but okay, I am biased, being that we have such a phenomenal platform and these educators, they're doing the research for you. They're showing you how to get the proper information, right? Which a lot of times when you just watch a video off of YouTube, you're not getting that. There's so much you're missing. It's like from here to here and everything in between is missing. And so you still have a hard time grasping the concepts. But like Mr. Jim Rohn says, formal education will make you a living, right? But self-education will make you a fortune. Put yourself in a proper environment to be properly educated, right? Regardless of what you decide to do, it's important that you get the proper education, because every Tom, Dick, and Harry out here can do a master class or do a class. Guess what? You pay for a class, you still got to watch a video. You still got to watch things. Okay.
Right.
Regardless,
And they do that for like weekends at a time. That's
right.
You know.
And you know what I'm saying? You know, yes, I'm a little biased because guess what? I can go back and rewatch videos from last year, from, you know, whatever. From
because you had experience. That's the key. If you've never had chocolate, and I'm telling you, chocolate is fabulous, you're gonna look at me crazy because you never experienced it. So that's why I can tell you chocolate is good, because I experienced it, right? That's the name of the game of it. It's just getting that experience, using your 5 senses. Actually,
15.
I was just about to say, actually, that's a whole nother ball of wax that y'all gonna learn too. I'm quite sure that we actually have 15 senses. You got the 5 senses of the body, then you have the 5 senses of the soul, right? And then you have 5 senses of the of the mind as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not even just about what you were just saying, Evie. It's also about mindset too. A lot of times folks need to just get out of the environment that they're in and get with other people who have a different mindset. And also, you might be someone who's already have a different mindset, but you just said, listen, I don't know many people that think like me. Right? Now you're going to find your tribe, in a sense, of people who are thinking, you know, similar to you. It's actually another perfect opportunity for you to network. I don't know what you guys do on here who's tuning in. Shout out to y'all and whatever your interest is, your industry, your, you know, whatever your niche is. But now you get to connect with other people. Listen,
And
the event that we went, ran into so many people from different places. Now we connected. They connected me to something else, right? to another event that I'm going to, you know, different things. So you just never know. Maybe you're someone with your background is in real estate. You could go to this event too. This is not a certain type of people got to come into this space. Or if maybe you're somebody who wants to start an endeavor, you're not, you know, you're not there yet, but you just want to get information, position yourself, right? Listen, be there. West Palm Beach, y'all. That's where you want to be. So I am so excited for the person who's going to win the free VIP ticket, yo. I'm excited. And listen, that person, I would love to have a picture with you. We got to, listen, you're about to make history.
Listen, I'm going to throw in another incentive that is VIP. We don't know what the schedule is like yet, but whoever wins those tickets, right? Dinner one night. Dinner.
Okay, Evie.
Listen, you gonna get a free ticket and dinner. Listen, can't pass that up.
But see,
your friends want to give you that.
You don't catch this if you watched all the way till now. But
yep. All right. So again, if you're tuning in, the things that you need to do, make sure you subscribe to 3 Queens from Queens on YouTube. That's first step. Links to take me out to dinner. The second step, right? Making sure that you're already following us. Hopefully you're already following us, right? And then you're going, Coach says I signed up. So the second thing, right? You're already following us, right? Follow each of us. Our handles is right on there.
Hey, Mama.
And then you make sure that you're sharing this IG live, that you're liking it, right? You're sharing it, and then you're tagging us on your stories. Please share this to your stories and tag all 3 of us, right? Then the next step that you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is you want to make sure you have counted how many times we said the word West Palm Beach in this entire live, right? And then you're going to message Evie, also known as Island_Queen_Evie, the number of times we said West Palm Beach. And then you're also going to say, see you at West Palm Beach. I'm so excited.
yes, so, you know, you get to have dinner with the 3 Queens from Queens. Whoever wins, you get your VIP tickets and we'll have dinner. So
nice.
That's a very, 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 very valuable gift.
So go tell your
That's priceless.
Go tell your cousins, go tell your neighbors. All right.
Yes.
See who really wants, look, VIP tickets. You can't pass that up. VIP tickets, and I just threw in an additional incentive, dinner with the 3 Queens from Queens and the 2 princesses.
Nice.
Yes. We're looking forward to seeing you guys in West Palm Beach because it's time to get away from the snow and it's time to be around some like-minded people, personal growth and development.
9 p.m. Monday, which is tomorrow.
Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time, right. Make sure you go through all those steps and make sure when you go through all those steps, right, that you have all of those information together and that you submit that message, right, tomorrow, Monday, February 14th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? Make sure you have that before then because I am so excited.
I can't wait to see because
I can't wait.
Like, who is?
I can't wait.
Yep.
So listen, ladies and gentlemen, you have literally 4 weeks to get yourself situated, right? Free ticket.
Oh, this goes to any of our business partners that are on here. If you have somebody that you want to take on, you might want them to You know,
Get alive to them.
listen, our business partners, if you have somebody that you want to take, this is for them too. So, you know, share this information. Share it. Sharing is caring.
Information changes situations.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, our business partners, if you're listening to this, you are excluded. But if you have someone,
Yeah, you're excluded.
you're excluded. But if you have someone, right, that you are looking at, this is for them as well. All right. This is all right, coach. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, coach.
All right.
So,
Well, I see you lovely ladies in West Palm Beach.
All right.
And as always, thank you guys for tuning in to Cozy Couch Conversations. And listen, this event is, you don't want to miss it. So you have an opportunity to be there with us. Right, girls?
Yep.
Excluded me. Coach says what this excluded means, meaning
you
you are out.
it's for the ticket not for you. Okay? You can't get the ticket then.
My you them. Well, I don't know. How do you do a Trini accent? I don't even know. But
I get the ticket then.
get a ticket them. Yeah. You know get ticket.
Coach, you funny. All right, lovely ladies. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. We are signing out. Have a blessed week. And listen, don't be afraid. Y'all need to win this because you want to be there, right?
Want to be there. Get outside of your comfort zone.
Right.
Say peace with two fingers to the
Evie,
yeah.
put Ari closer. Ari, say West Palm Beach.
Say West Palm Beach. She just throwing up signs, y'all.
I know. What's going on here?
She's saying 2 tickets. See, look, 2 tickets. Put it up there.
It's throwing up gang signs. Listen, I'm not a part of this.
No, not 2, baby. 2, baby. 2.
I love it. Good night, lovely ladies.
All right. Good
Thank
night.
you, gentlemen.
Good luck,
Ladies,
winners.
Can't wait to see who the winner is.
Say good luck. Say good luck. Say good luck.
She gonna say it when we hang up. Watch.
Yep.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
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 Say West Palm Beach.
West Palm Beach.